Hi, I'm Chris with Carnival Cruise Addicts, and this is episode 50 of Yakety-Yak, straight from the yak's mouth. John Heald, Carnival Cruise Line's brand ambassador, posts on his Facebook page every day, almost 5 days a week, where you can ask him questions. We read those questions so we can find the ones we didn't know. Interesting information to share for you and to dispel the myths and the rumors on all the pages that are out there. In today's episode, we have an update for you. First time ever. We're also talking about decaffeinated coffee and tea, music on the Lido deck, crew contracts and days off, coffee presses, and booking by calendar. So, we're going to start with the update. So, a few episodes ago, somebody asked why people take up all the tables, not all the tables, but a lot of tables on Lido deck during the busy times, playing games, playing cards, playing this, playing that, and what is Carnival doing about it to prevent this from happening? I was the same way, because we always walk around going, need a seat, need a seat, need a seat, and you can't find one. Carnival has a cute little placard that is a little teepee placard that's on the tables. And it says, imagine trying to eat without a seat. And it has small verbiage underneath it, but basically asking them, hey, if you're not actively eating, if you can vacate and let somebody that's wanting to eat and sit down, you can. So this is on embarkation day now. Hopefully people look at that and think twice about sitting down and taking up a table of 8 to play cards. They'll probably push it to the side and move on, but let's hope it frees up some spots. Now on to question 1. This person cannot have caffeine for multiple reasons, but they've grown accustomed to decaf coffee and decaf tea. They're asking, hey, does Carnival have both of these, decaf coffee and decaf tea? I've had too much caffeine. No, I should probably lessen my caffeine intake. No, I'm just kidding. John said, yes, they do have decaf coffee pretty much everywhere all the time. So if you go to Lido deck where they have the coffee machines, there's one decaf, there's one caffeinated. Tea, they don't have decaf tea. He did say, and he encourages you to bring your own because there's hot water in those same machines. So if you want decaf tea, you can get it. You just bring your own bags and put the hot water in there. Ta-da, decaf tea. This person asked, who chooses the music the DJ plays on Lido deck? It always seems to be the same freaking thing from cruise to cruise. Great DJs, great music, but the same music over and over. They want to hear something a little different. John said it's tough for the DJs because they have such a diverse audience. You have kids, teens, tweens, adults, old people, me, and everybody else on there, so they try to play a little bit of everything. He did say, though, the DJs are quite approachable, and we've met quite a few in our cruising on Carnival, and they are approachable. You can say, hey, do you have this? Can you play this? And if it fits, it won't be that second, but they'll put it into that genre of music. And they're very agreeable, so yeah, definitely go talk to the DJ. They can play the song you're looking for sure. This one, they asked, they know the crew signs a contract and they're on there for 3, 6, 9 months. How many days off, if any, do they get during that contract? The person that asked this one actually works 2 jobs by choice, and he gets 1 to maybe 2 days off a month because he works. And he was curious what the crew does. And John said, depends on what you do. Most of the people on the boat don't get a full 24 hours off. They do get blocked times where they're going to have an extended period of time off, but not a full day off. The reason for this is they have to run the ship pretty much 24/7. So they have to have the crew. I have a crew of 4 where I work, 5, I apologize, and could you imagine scheduling 1,800 people to have a day off and the amount of other people you would have to cover those shifts? It's almost impossible. He did say there are a select few people, the musicians, the actors, the playlist people, they do get day offs, but everybody else that's in a normal position, they get block time off, not an entire day off. This one goes back to an electrical cord question. They asked, can I bring a coffee press on board? John initially said, no, you can't because it has a heating element and an extension cord. They replied to John saying, no, this is one I just pour hot water in and it presses the coffee so they can make their own coffee. And he's like, well, in that case, yeah, you absolutely could. There's hot water on board. Goes back to the tea question we started with. So if you like brewing your own coffee, it cannot have an extension cord. It cannot have a heating element. But if it's one of the ones that uses hot water, yes, you can absolutely bring those on board. This one, I totally agree with. They said there used to be a calendar option for booking your sailings by date. They loved it because it made it very easy to see them all. How do they find that? And John's like, I've been asked this quite a few times recently, and it appears they took it off. So you don't have that option. He did say he is working as hard as he can to get this back on the Carnival website because it's a great option. You know, if you have a block that you can do, you can search by that block. Right now, you can't do that. So he is fighting to get that back. He has no idea why it disappeared, but it did. But it should be coming back. John's on the case. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please take care.